While on the subject of talking, a Southern daddy will tell his children that teachers must be minded, elders must be respected, and you have to know when rules are to be broken and when they're to be followed. Mostly followed, of course. He's going to teach you to be able to say an eloquent prayer aloud without making it too long winded or showy. He will model that like George Washington. You should never tell a lie, even a little white lie, by giving undue praise to a child. To some, that might seem harsh, but the effort and hard work should always be praised when it isn't a great job. And when the job is well done and the child is praised for that, he or she is able to gauge her skills with some degree of accuracy, which will increase their likelihood for success. And a Southern father is not ever going to be disingenuous and flatter insincerely, nor will he pretend to like someone when he doesn't. With that being said, he will not be rude or impolite. In other matters of common decency, a Southern man will teach his children that you can always tell a rejected man because he will be the one talking about a woman. He was either never liked in the first place or she decided she would no longer put up with his bad attitude and toxic behavior. I can attest to this every single time. And expanded on this, a daddy teaches that a man doesn't kiss and tell. And if he does, he is angry because he was rejected and rebuffed and will make her pay for that by being discredited. And just in case ignoring the Cro-Magnon won't work, Daddy sure has taught his little girl to brandish a firearm properly, as well as other basic self-defense skills, like ramming the base of your palm in an upward thrust at the end of someone's nose, and of course, the finger through the eye. You can't escape Daddy's clutches without knowing a thing or two about self-defense.
Yep.
I would mention the family jewel tactic, but how cliche. You don't really need a daddy to learn that one. You just need cable, satellite, Hulu, Netflix. You get the picture. However, this is only self-defense, and his children are taught to never start a fight, but you always need to finish one. Next on the list is manners. This is a post unto itself, however. I'll narrow it down to a few important points. For some reason, most well-bred young men and women are familiar with the exact same publication, Gentleman's Book of Etiquette and Manual of Politeness, which was published in 1860. Yeah, you read the date correctly. And another good source is Becoming a Man in the World and Gentleman, which was published after a series of letters a daddy wrote to his son in 1746. The new way of doing things is generally not accepted here in the South because new signals trend, and we don't do trend beyond the color of the season. We prefer manners which have been tried and true and find comfort in that which is old and graceful. Don't bring your new manner skill set to Daddy's dinner table. No siree bobtail, which goes on to my next point. Daddy not only has a well-developed vocabulary and describes things in a way simply not found elsewhere in the world, much less in the Union. But Daddy has all kinds of cotton-picking words, such as hammerhead, which is, of course, pronounced hammerhead. And he'll tell you in a mobile minute to stop crying, or he's going to give you something to cry about. And if that won't work, well, you can head to the field, or in other parts of the country, this might be referred to as a yard. And you can pick up sticks so he can cut grass with the tractor. A riding lawnmower? Negative.